Learning English is fun, but like all languages, it has some challenges for learners. English has many words that look or sound very similar to each other, but they have different meanings or are pronounced in a different way. This can make learning more difficult at the beginning. The good news is that when you start to recognize these confusing words and understand the common mistakes people make, your English can improve much faster. You will also begin to see simple rules and patterns that help you learn new vocabulary and feel more confident when you speak and write in English. Here are 10 commonly confused words in English, with simple explanations about why they are confusing and how you can use them correctly. Pacific, specific. These two words sound very similar, so many learners mix them when they speak. Some people drop the S sound in specific and say Pacific, but this is not a correct English word. It is important to say both words clearly because they have very different meanings. Pacific, the name of a very large ocean on Earth. Example, Hawaii is in the Pacific Ocean. Specific, clear, exact, and detailed information. Example, please give a specific example in your report. Tip, specific, starts with spe, like the word speak, so think about speaking clearly. Generally, genuinely. These two words have a similar spelling, so learners often confuse them in writing and speaking. They look almost the same, but their meanings are very different. Generally, usually, in most situations or most of the time. Example, our team generally meets every Monday morning. Genuinely, truly, honestly, with real feelings. Example, she was genuinely happy with the results. Tip, genuine, is about honesty and true feelings. General, is about most cases. Desert, dessert. This is one of the most common mistakes in English. The words look almost the same, but dessert has one extra S. Their pronunciation is also a little different, and the meanings are completely different. Desert, a very dry and hot place with sand and very little water. Example, camels live in the desert. Dessert, sweet food that people eat at the end of a meal. Example, chocolate cake is my favorite dessert. Tip, remember that dessert has two S because it is something sweet and special. Fourth. These words are pronounced the same, so they are easy to confuse, especially in writing. However, they have different meanings and uses. Fourth, forward or moving ahead. Example, the group went forth into the mountains. Fourth, the number 4 in order, like first, second, third, fourth. Example, she finished 4th in the race. Tip, fourth has the letter U in the word. Lose, loose. Even native English speakers sometimes confuse these words when writing. They look similar, but they are not the same in meaning. Lose, to not win something or to not have something anymore. Example, We don't want to lose this important client. Loose, not tight, not fitting closely. Example: my jacket is too loose for me. Tip: loose has one O, but loose has two O. Meter, meter. These words can be confusing because the correct spelling depends on the type of English you use. The meaning is the same, but the spelling is different in British and American English. Meter, British English spelling for a unit of length. Meter, American English spelling for a unit of length. Example: the desk is 2 meters long. In British English, the word meter can also mean a device that measures something, such as electricity or gas. Example: the electricity meter is outside the house. Tip: both words are pronounced in the same way. Quiet, quite. These words have the same letters, but they are pronounced differently and have different meanings. This often causes confusion for learners. Quiet, silent, with little or no noise. Example: the library is very quiet in the evening. Quite, fairly, or sometimes very, depending on the situation. Example: the film was quite good and interesting. Tip: quiet has 2 syllables when you say it, but quite has only 1. Anymore, anymore. These words sound exactly the same, so many learners use them in the wrong way. However, there is a small but important grammar difference. Anymore, used in negative sentences, meaning no longer. Example: we don't work with that company anymore. Anymore, used when we talk about quantity or amount. Example: do you have any more questions? Tip: any more is about time. Any more is about amount. Especially, specially. These words are also similar, and some learners forget the first E in especially when they speak. They are close in meaning, but they are used in different ways. Especially, used to show something is more important than others. Example: I like tea, especially green tea. Specially, used when something is done for a special purpose or reason. Example: the meeting room was specially prepared for the event. Tip: especially is more common and is used for emphasis. Lend, borrow. In some languages, there is only one word for this idea, so learners can confuse these 2 verbs in English. The difference is about direction. Lend, to give something to someone for a short time. Example: can you lend me a pen? Borrow, to take something from someone for a short time. Example: can I borrow your pen? Tip: if you give something, you lend. If you take something, you borrow. From confusion to clarity. When you learn these commonly confused words, you will better understand what mistakes to avoid. You will be more confident when you use English in real-life situations, such as work, home, or everyday conversations. Try to write your own sentences or say them aloud using these words. Regular practice will help you remember them better and improve your English step by step.